For the past couple of years, I've become increasingly aware that one day I will cease to exist. My bones will turn to dust and the version of consciousness that I am will conclude. It's something that I tried desperately to make peace with, but any effort to rationalize the absurdity of these endings only brings me more fear. Do I live every day like it's my last? That gets exhausting. Do I say none of it even matters? That I don't care about anything. Something about the mind impedes peace. The mind is, technically speaking, a finite construction of neurons. The mind builds walls for you and attaches them to walls that already exist. The mind doesn't fear death, it has a file containing your fear, and it opens that file daily. Is death, in reality, more comforting than we can comprehend? There is an end. There's no way to dispute death, the way some people view God as omnipotent and rely on their faith in Him when times are hard. No faith is to be had in death. There's all the evidence in the world. One could argue it's the only true divine power in this world. While most who believe in God are secretly in fear of Him, they refuse to admit that their fear of God is anything more than reverence. If there is a God and He wields death, and you fear death, you don't fear an abuser's weapon, you fear the abuser. But when one recognizes death is no different than the sun rising, the seasons changing, and that there's no old man in the sky hurling death towards us, one can now actually engage with the idea of death peacefully, realizing that when will I die and when will it reign again are equally significant or equally insignificant to the universe. It allows you to extend your understanding, because you only fear that which you do not understand. So what happens after death? It's unknowable. Why do we even try to know it? There was a roller coaster. It was called Space Mountain, and most roller coasters are outside. Space Mountain is an indoor roller coaster, and that's what the attraction of it was. The coaster rides in absolute darkness. It was massively successful, because you had no clue when you were going to be turning next, dropping next, accelerating, stopping. You were just along for the ride in the dark. Now, say that you woke up strapped in to the Space Mountain, this roller coaster. It's completely dark. You have no clue where you are. Eventually, you'd figure out that you were on a roller coaster, probably quite quickly. And you could either try to enjoy the ride or try not to puke. But one thing's for certain is you would not be thinking about the next ride you were going to get on.